What is up, guys, and welcome to our first FIFA 17 market crash video.
Now then, you need to know a few things about what's coming up in the next week or two. There's going to be some big time tweets, some big time videos that's going to make the market change, and just a few other factors that you probably want to know about. So let's get right into the reasons why the market will be crashing. So guys, as we mentioned, there's going to be some videos coming out, we know for sure, this week regarding the market crash. People are going to be tweeting about it. I mean, for example, even a week or two ago, Bateson just tweeted something about a Danish SBC. Instantly, their prices went up. Now, also, this is like a trend on FIFA every single year. So around this time, due to Black Friday and Cyber Monday, which have recently been made into promotions, tons of packs are being opened. And think about this, we haven't even got the monthly rewards yet for FUT Champs. So that is also included in reasons why people will sell their players. If you get a Ronaldo as your reward, you're not going to keep your regular gold Ronaldo, etc., etc.
Now, being that this is the first FIFA with Weekend League and Squad Builder challenges, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that affects the market and when players crash. You know, players like Ronaldo, George Weah, some really, expensive players, people aren't really going to want to sell them. You're going to want to use them. So I am curious to see what's going to happen to the high-profile players, but with that said, I would still recommend selling anybody over about 20k in your club.
Yeah, by the time you're seeing this video, chances are, let's say you bought De Gea a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, just as a random example. He was like 140k. Now he's like already down to 110, 105, and we both have come to the conclusion that it's probably going to keep going. Most people we know on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube have said the same stuff, so just wanted you guys to get the heads up. So really, any player over 20 or 30k could probably go ahead and sell now. And I mean, that goes up to your big boys like Ronaldo, Messi, legends. However, like Mike said before, Weekend League does kind of alter the fact, and the fact there's always SBCs around. Might not be as huge of a crash as always, but there is a definite decline in value right now. Right now.
When you are listing players, just be careful who you're listing. We said 20k and above. That really doesn't mean sell every single gold card in your club, being that there are going to be a lot of SBCs that you need, most players for. For example, we literally sold all our League One players within the past 4 or 5 days. What do you know? The next day, Lacazette comes. You need all these League One players. So
we're going to show you guys what we have as far as untradables. You can also see our coin total. We're at like 6 million coins. So just so you guys know, we're following our own advice. We've sold off most big players. Now, whatever you have down at the end of your club, all your untradables, these are the guys you should be making squads with now. So you can scrape by with your untradables. This is what you should be going with right now.
Yeah, so we have 75 pages of just gold and special players. But once you get down there, you can see that you can quick sell these low-rated 75s. But once you get to Mesut and ones to watch Higuain, Thiago Silva, etc., they are all untradeable. Now, the special cards are mostly from SBCs and some player rewards like that. We have Sterling down there, but these are our best players that came from the 2-player packs.
So yeah, if you guys were big into the 2-player packs when the game first dropped, you should have a ton of these in theory. Now, I mean, this is the time to use them. So, go ahead and make a good team with your untradeable players. And then see what's left in your club. You could go ahead and sell them. And again, bros, like this is the time to do it. I mean, a lot of times this is a bigger crash even than Team of the Year. So we just want you guys to know a little bit ahead of the curve. But as you're watching this, I'm telling you, prices are currently, they're going down as we speak.
If you're debating, if you're watching this right now and saying, should I do it? Yes, no, I would do it if you haven't already. It's better to lose 2-3k on a 20k player than lose 50% and have him go down to 10k.
But keep in mind, if you have like a career Ultimate Team player you're never going to sell, then just don't even bother with this. Like, let's say you packed Ibrahimovic at the beginning of the game. Just keep him. Don't sell him and try to buy him back for like 50k, or 100k. You may as well.
Especially if it's a player that you use.
We'll be able to scrape by. We can make a good enough team with this for now. We do still have 2 big boys that we didn't sell, which we'll get to in a minute. But yeah, we got plenty of good untradables. I'm sure you guys, we did the 2-player packs, a lot before. You probably have enough to at least make a Weekend League team to last you a week or two. But this is what we have.
We do have all of the SBC cards except the 2 current ones that are out. The Lacazette and the other is Pro League, if I know correctly.
Yep.
So
we'll work our way up to those, soon enough. But we have enough to get by for now. So now that we've gotten to this point, you guys are probably asking yourselves, well, what's the best plan going forward? So why don't we get into that now? Like what you should be selling and then how to make moves as we go forward.
The 2 big boys that we still have in the club, Ruud Gullit and Pogba, we are going to be listing them as soon as we are done making this video. We spent 1.64 on Pogba And he does have that match coming up against Arsenal in about, a week from now. But I'm not sure if he's going to get an upgrade. So by the time that game comes, his price could already be down to 300K from what we spent on him.
Yeah, so feel free to comment down below if you guys have questions. The only thing tricky about Pogba and some other players is OTW players. Like, that may or may not be affected as much as the crash. This is the first year with FUT Champs, the first year with OTW players. Like, we're making our best guess at it, to be honest. So,
yeah.
Just on speculation, we're still assuming, like, Haaland and Pogba will go down some. But that's our best advice to you guys as well. Like, it's time to sell, and you should be able to buy them back in general for a lot cheaper in the next week or so.
Yeah, it's just a matter of if people are going to break up their weekend league teams with these players just to, save a few coins. So
True.
moving on, these are all the special cards that we haven't gotten rid of, mainly just because EA have done some SBCs where you're, required to use an inform. So
think back to Halloween. We
exactly.
needed screen players. We didn't keep some. Then we were like, damn, we got to buy them. So now we're just going to keep a few of these Movembers.
These are all ones that we packed, not ones that we bought.
Yeah, so if we need to, we'll have them to send in. If we don't need them, we could just sell them later. So definitely would recommend that. Also, we packed that random silver inform the other day. So if we need to trade in an inform, we just have him hanging out. He's worth like 5K maybe. So anyway, as far as our big gold players, it seems like for now, at least, the plan is going to be to hold on to Ibra. That's our example of a player we're going to always have and always use. We could maybe sell him and buy him back for like 50 or 100K cheaper, but to me, like, that's not worth not playing with him for a couple weeks.
Exactly.
I'm guessing you probably agree.
I would agree. So, I would think, a player like that, or even a player like Griezmann, we pack Griezmann. Realistically, he's one of the best players that we've ever used in Ultimate Team.
So
FIFA.
if we were going to sell him, we would have probably done it by now.
The fact that he's only, he's like 220K. We could have sold him when he was 250. He might go down to like 130, 140, at his lowest now, maybe lower during Team of the Year. But to save 60K when we could just sell 60K worth of consumables, it's not quite worth it. Keep the players that you want to use, but sell the players that, you don't want. Company might be a player that we would get rid of because we have some other options that we could use. He's above 20K, so you know that he's going to go down maybe 12, 13, 15, 16,
yeah, I mean, that's basically your cutoff point, bros. Anyone above 20 to 30K, like, that's who you want to be selling now, at least. Because otherwise, those 20 and 30K players are going to be worth like 5 or 10K. By the time all these packs get opened on Black Friday, like, plus FUT Champs rewards, like we said before, that haven't even come out yet. So there's just so many factors that could make it crash. So definitely thinking this is the right maneuver. Obviously, again, we said, we're following our own advice on this too.
I mean, even Martial, a player worth close to 20K, I would most likely get rid of him unless he's one of those players that you must have in your squad.
Which in our case, I would argue that he is.
Yeah.
I think we need Martial. He just for what squads we use and how we play. I would rather have a good weekend league and win that extra game than make 10K off of a player.
Exactly.
So
Conte, again, another player that I would not want to live without. He's just going to be a perma player, permanent in the club.
But
30K.
if you're struggling on coins, you could sell him for 30K now and buy him for like 10K in a week or two. It would have to be. He's an 81 overall player. Yeah, he's rare. Yeah, everyone wants him. But just the amount of packs opened really leads me to think his price is going to go down.
Same thing, Kyle Walker, 15K. He'll probably drop. But now we're getting into the players that really aren't worth that much that, to be honest, I would most likely just keep for SBCs. You never know what EA is going to do. You basically need every League One player in existence now.
Yeah.
So, if you're really into the SBC players, then I would save everyone. But if those aren't for you and you're really not into the untradeable players, then I would just clean out your club.
Clean house.
Get as many coins as you can and wait to buy players towards the end of the Black Friday promotion. So before we end the video, let's take a look at two squads. The first one is going to be the squad that is getting us through the
Scraping by here.
Scraping by with our untradables.
We're rubbing pennies together here, boys.
Now, everyone that you see on the screen, minus Walker and De Gea, all came from either SBCs or the untradeable packs. And this is the team that we have made to, get us through the weekend league. It's a pretty solid team. We got Torre and Rooney in midfield, SBC Payet. Just really, really nice. I can't complain at all, especially with De Gea and Kyle Walker in the back holding it there.
Yeah, looks good to me. I think we can manage roughly the same, if not even possibly a better record this next coming weekend. We'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and take a look then at what our dream team to buy is once the market has crashed. So we have a good idea of what we want to put together. This is hopefully what we can afford. So once the market crashes, if we do end up keeping Hullet and Pogba, then this is what we could hopefully afford with around 6.5 to 7 million. So hopefully that'll be enough. We might be a little short of one legend, but this is what we're going to be going for. And we're genuinely thinking the prices will be at their lowest within the next week or so. So keep an eye out, because if you start to see them rebound, you know, you've missed the lowest curve. So
exactly.
You don't want to miss once they hit rock bottom. So definitely be checking like FUTBin, FUTHead, FUTWiz. Keep an eye out. Check us out on Twitch. We'll be doing a lot with the market. And yeah, we'll help you guys get through the crash.
Yeah. If you guys have any questions, be sure to tweet at us at Dirty SpinBros. We're really active on Twitter, so be sure to interact with us there. If you did like the video, show your support. Drop a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, keep on spinning.